the most important thing is to do your research well. There are a lot of moving companies, especially in the United States, that they're scams. They're paper internet companies, and there's been a lot of people that have been robbed, and sometimes they take your belongings and then they ask you for a ransom to get your belongings back. So it's very important that you move with a qualified mover. There are certain accreditations in the moving industry which are worldwide. This is not only from a standpoint of Canada, US, or Mexico. This is worldwide. And there's a federation is called FIDI, which is in Brussels, and that's the federation that groups all the moving associations worldwide. That federation has a qualification which is called FAME, which is FIDI Accredited International Moving. You have to undergo for an audit, and from Ernst & Young. They go to your company, they see your operations, they see your financials in order to get the FAME qualification. There are also other qualifications that people are more know better, like ISO. So check that the company that you're using is also ISO qualified or certified, I'm sorry. There are other certifications which include, this is Worldwide Customs certification, which is AEO, Authorized Economic Operator. So, I mean, it's like everything. I mean, sometimes my dad once told me that sometimes cheap things end up costing you more. So, I mean, it's better to compare, to do your research, and sometimes you can't compare a moving company that does not have any accreditations or certifications with a company that does have those certifications and accreditations. Also, the years that company's been in business. Those things are very important. And also that you hire a company to do a door-to-door shipment. Sometimes people think, well, if I hire someone just to do the origin side, and then I hire another company on the other end to do destination service, that's too complicated, and it will end up costing you more money. It's better to have just one point of contact that will help you with everything you need. In every quote, you'll have a paragraph which says things not included. That's very important, because even though we all sell door-to-door moves or shipments, there are some variables that we cannot define. Like if you're moving into a high-rise and you have a big piece of furniture that will not fit into the elevators or the stairs, then you have to hire. We'll do that for you, but we have to hire. We have to subcontract a company to use pulleys and bring those up through the balcony, through the on the air. So those are variables that we can't see for yourself until you arrive here, and it depends on what you're bringing in. Another thing is also if you're moving into a building or a residential gateway community, that the container is not allowed to get in, then you have to use, the moving company will have to use a second vehicle to shuttle your goods from where the container is parked into the residence. Or in case of condominiums, you cannot access the condominium through the lobby. You have to use the service elevator, and that service elevator is either on the in the basement or in a mezzanine level. And you need a pickup truck to shuttle from the container into the door of that service elevator. So those are extra costs that are not included in a door-to-door move. So that's very important that you read and understand the exclusion on the exclusion paragraph that code.